Hi, this is Sarah Vance, and today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about digital literacy. So, from phones and tablets to streaming videos and YouTube, technology and media are absolutely everywhere. So, we all have incredible access to TV shows, games, and with that comes so much information right at our fingertips. So, how do we, as parents and educators, as caregivers, how do we love and support our kids in a way that teaches them digital etiquette, but also safety and helps them to build positive relationships while they explore their own independence using these resources? So, as an educator, I would absolutely love to partner with parents and caregivers to help our students grow and become capable digital citizens in our 21st century world. So, in order to do this, I have created a little infographic that I'm going to walk through. And while I don't have the time to talk through every single part of digital citizenship or digital literacy, I did want to touch on the different elements of it, as well as digital literacy in particular, and digital citizenship in relation to online safety and cyberbullying. So I'm going to show you a little bit about this infographic and kind of talk through some of the resources I've found. Just as citizens in a town need to follow rules and guidelines, standards to help society succeed, so must anyone else who uses digital tools like computers or cell phones, internet, follow similar guidelines while using these digital resources to help our society at whole kind of function properly. So while we don't have time to talk about all of these today, I did want to mention specifics to online safety, as that's such an important topic to talk about with our students and kids, as well as cyberbullying. So this infographic right here talks about the 9 elements of digital citizenship. First being digital health and wellness, then digital security, digital rights and responsibilities, digital literacy, digital law, digital etiquette, digital communication, digital commerce, and digital access. So we're going to start by watching this quick video that talks about some of these things. So the end of that recording points you to a resource called commonsense.org, and a lot of the resources I have from this infographic will also be from that site. So the first aspect I'm going to talk about is digital health and wellness. So this is physical and psychological well-being in our digital world. So the resource I have included is from Common Sense, and it says help kids create balance. And if you click read more, it'll bring you to this site by Common Sense Education that has an absolute amazing amount of tools for parents and educators. But this one specifically gives you some 5 tips to creating an environment where kids can work and thrive while kind of having a balance of digital tools, but also taking a break from those. So some of those being creating a free, screen-free time and zone, explore built-in digital well-being tools, model the behavior you want to see, help kids identify healthy behaviors, and understand how tech companies make money. So under each of these categories, you can explore more. And they have many other resources on this topic of helping kids create balance of media in their lives. The second thing I wanted to talk about was digital security or online safety. So electronic precautions and to guarantee safety. So we know that online there are a lot of online predators as well as areas where kids don't realize, hey, if I give away this information of myself, it's okay, but really not having a safe environment or a safe presence online. So this tool, again from Common Sense Curriculum, talks about digital footprint, identity, and security. So this one has, again, 4 tips to helping kids post comments and upload responsibly. Number 1, be a role model. Number 2, use privacy settings. Number 3, it says look to the stars. So look for examples on Twitter, Instagram of celebrities. Have these conversations with your kids about what things they should and shouldn't post. And also do those things searching yourself and seeing what things you can find online about yourself and just engaging in those conversations with your family. Again, many more tips and tools on this Common Sense resource, but this was just one I wanted to show you. Again, digital literacy is more about how do you have the skills to interact using digital tools or resources or online. So this resource is from North Star Digital Literacy Skills, and it's just a list of different capabilities that might be important skills to know to thrive in a digital environment. So the quote I have is, digital literacies are those capabilities which fit an individual for living, learning, and working in the workplace, digital society. So this is just a list of things about the internet basics you might need to know, using email, other sort of standards that would help someone be able to assess, hey, how literate am I in a digital world? So that is an additional resource there. So finally, the thing I wanted to talk about was digital etiquette and digital communication. And under these 2 topics falls the idea of cyberbullying. Let me make sure that my picture is not in the way here. Okay. So digital etiquette being electronic standards for conduct and procedure, and digital communication being electronic exchange of information. So first, many people don't know that 81% of youth agree that bullying online is easier to get away with than bullying in person, and it's super common. And unlike when we see bullying in person, as adults we can stop in and intervene and talk about these things, a lot of times bullying online goes without being noticed. So only 10% of cyberbullied kids report the abuse to his or her parents, and 1 in 6 know that their child has been bullied. So a lot of parents are just not even aware that their child is being bullied online. So it's happening all around us. What can we do? So I've given, again, 2 different resources here. The first is stopbullying.gov. This is a federal government website managed by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, just filled with resources for parents and educators. I was really impressed with this site. So under, let's see if I can move this. There we go. Under the top here, they have bullying, cyberbullying, and under each of those is what is it, what are tactics, how to prevent it, digital awareness for parents, and how to report it, tips for teachers. So just really great things to explore. This is the page I pulled up for digital awareness for parents, and it shows how to monitor apps, how to establish rules, how to kind of engage in some of these conversations with your student or with your kid. And the second source I have provided here is, it's just called Cyberbullying Resources for Parents, and it is from Common Sense Curriculum. And this, again, has many different sites, but the one I have given specifically, you can kind of toggle between these different well-being, privacy and security, digital footprint and identity, like I talked about. These 2, relationships and communication and cyberbullying, really get into different grades and how to go about these conversations with your student about what even is this, how do we deal with this, and as they get older, kind of going up that ladder of the conversation and discussion. So again, hopefully you find these resources helpful in understanding a few of the aspects of digital citizenship. And if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I would be absolutely happy to talk about it more because this is something that is super important for our students. So thanks for watching.